Hi, I'm Sherry and welcome to the Ice Habit Off the Table. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, you can come up like that, but you can't get on the table. My co-star, she just can't seem to remember that she's not supposed to be on the table. Okay, did I already say I'm Sherry and welcome to the Ice Habit? Let's see, today I'm doing mini review series, and I'm just going to go through quickly and talk about products that I don't feel like need a full review of their own. If you disagree and you would like to see me talk more about any of these products, please feel free to let me know down in the comments, okay? All right. Okay. Oh, now that's wrong. Sorry, with one hand I can only do so much. And I tried to get the camera head to tilt, but it wouldn't. Okay, first up. Heard about this from Angie of Hot and Flashy. Later, after I bought it, heard about it, I believe, from Tammy of Uppy's Beads. And that is the Phytoceramide Skin Hydration Supplement from Sports Research. Angie said that Angie, like me, has dry skin. And she said that this, made a huge difference. She could definitely tell the difference when taking it. I took the entire bottle, 30 tabs, so it was a month, once a day, and I saw zero improvement, zero. In fact, I thought it odd that while I was taking this, my skin felt drier and itchier than before. So I don't know about that. Okay, I wanted to show you. You've already seen me do a review of the original agave bite agave lip mask. Yeah. The Bite Beauty agave lip mask in the original flavor, which is sort of honey colored and has quite a strong scent. That's the original. Okay, and then And then I decided, instead of repurchasing that one because it was running out, I decided to get the next one up, which is called Champagne. Now, in the tube, you can see there's a bit of a pink cast there, but on me it does not look pink. It does, however, it just looks clear. It does, however, have a bit of sheen. Depending on your skin color, lip color, it could have a good bit of sheen. I'm not sure. But I'll just give you a look here with both of them. Well, let's see. How should I do this on my skin? Okay. It is definitely different from the original. I like it. It is, they're made with agave syrup, among some other sweeteners. And now I've got this glopped all over my lips. Excusez-moi. Whereas the natural, the original one, that looks like honey, this one, has a very heavy agave scent and a very sweet taste to it. This one has a milder agave scent, in my opinion, and a less sweet taste. Like the original is like overkill, like somebody, knocked a jar of sugar into your tea. That kind of sweet. This is not so much. I personally don't mind the, if you will, shimmeriness of it. When I put it on and I look in the mirror, even the magnification mirror, I don't see glitter or anything. Yeah, I think there probably is some shimmer in there, but I don't think it's super obvious. And I really like it. I prefer it to the original. The other thing you saw me get in a haul was the agave lip mask, or the lip, I think they call this a lip balm in stick form, and I was really jazzed about it. The beginning I was not so jazzed, and I think it's because there must have been some sort of coating on it when I first got it. It just didn't rub on smoothly like those do, or they're very unctuous and thick. This, I just couldn't get it to rub on to where I felt like I had an adequate amount of balm on there. But once I got past that top layer, I like it a lot more. I'm not going to say it's equivalent to the lip mask, but what I will say is a lot more convenient. You know, if you're out, and you're out to eat or something, and you just want to kind of quickly get something back on your lips, this is a bit, more quick and discreet than taking something on your finger and trying to get it on there correctly. So, love the champagne, like the lip balm. Didn't like it at first at all, but like it now. Okay. The Ulta Ombre lipstick that I wore maybe in my Easter collab. I'm not sure. There was definitely a video I wore it in. It is a half and half of like a berry and a peach. I really like it. I didn't do any tests in terms of the longevity of it. It's not a lipstick that is meant to stay on all day or anything. You would definitely have to, refresh it. But it's a cool look. And I think I wore it in a video where I had on that vibrant orange blouse. And I thought it looked pretty cool with it. I'm not, as I've said before, a big fan of Ulta products. I don't find they're the highest quality. Okay, on to eyebrows. I got this not in the last Pure Minerals haul, but in the one before that. And this is the Pure Minerals Wake Up Brow. It's really tiny. I don't know if you're going to be able to see that. It has this brush on the outside, which I do not like. It's just one row of bristles, and I don't find that it does a good enough job like a spoolie would. But the actual eyebrow pencil, I really like. So this is what it looks like. Like I said, now that I'm one-handed, it's harder to put my hand behind things so you can see them. This is the This is the eyebrow pencil that I have gotten the most compliments on. Not necessarily in person, because it does read darker than my normal eyebrow pencil in person, but on video and in pictures, this is the one that more people have complimented me on than any other one. And my normal, just to remind you, my usual eyebrow pencils are either the It Cosmetics pencil. It Cosmetics, can't remember what it's called, not Micro Brow. Anyhow, the regular old brow pencil, the less expensive one in the silver case. And then the one that I use most often is the NYX Micro Brow, which I know some people don't like, but I really like it. And then this has become a really go-to for me as well. It is, like I said, a little bit darker than my natural hair color, and my color is growing out right now because it's hard to go to the hairdresser in a sling. I will say that it does come with a highlighter on the other end, and I have not used that, or maybe I used it the very first time or something to just go up under, my eyebrow. But I forget, because none of my other eyebrow pencils come with that on the other end, so I forget it's there. Okay, Previous Boxy Charms have provided highlighters from a company called Vintage, which I had not heard of until Boxy introduced me to it. This one, oh wait a minute, this was the first one to arrive and is my favorite. And this one is called Rose Gold, and I'm a big Rose Gold fan. Do a little swatcheroonie there. Okay. Let's see if I can do this where you can see it. Probably not. Let me try it on my face. I am not a person who likes a bam in your face highlighter. I like something, you know, glowy but a little bit restrained. And even though these look really glowy, especially this one in the package, I don't find that they're like that on the face. And then the next one that Boxy sent was this duo one, which comes in rose quartz and chocolate diamond. And in this one, I have used the chocolate, which is this one here. I have used the chocolate a lot more than the rose quartz because I generally tend to go to the other one and use the rose gold from there. But I have used them both. I have swirled them together. I have used them individually, and I really like them. I mean, it's nothing to, you know, award-winning about it necessarily. It's just that I like it. It's a good quality, and yet very reasonable if I remember the prices. So here is the rose quartz. Similar to the rose gold, but a little bit on the more on the light pink side. There's that. And then here is the chocolate. Let's see if you can, I don't know if you can see that. I think I can see the rose quartz one a little bit more. I actually kind of like them swirled together. But when I'm doing a neutrals kind of look, or a brownish kind of look, I like the chocolate. All right. I'm going to throw two things in real quickly, one of which I think I probably will do a total review video on, and you let me know what you think. I have finished my first jar of the Eye by Under Eye Cream, which came with the Confidence in a Compact and Confidence in a Cream. Really like it. I have definitely seen improvement in my under eye lines right here. I won't say I've seen humongous differences in my crepiness, but certainly I have seen differences. And it is permitted to be used all around the eye area, not just under. There's some products they'll say, you know, use under the eye, but don't put it on your eyelid. But this one actually tells you that you can put it all around the eye area, which is awesome. I love the texture. There's just a little bit left in here, and it's a pretty pale aqua blue color. Really nice texture. It's light and creamy, and I just really like it. I don't remember, especially in these recent months when I've been laid up, I don't always remember to use it, but I've gotten back into it this past month and really like it. So if you would want to see a more extensive review on that, just let me know. And the other thing is the Confidence in a Cream, which came in that QVC kit. And, you know, I think if I had started using this before the Retin-A really kicked in, I might have been able to tell a difference, but truly, I really can't say I've given it like a really solid month or 6 weeks of a try, like every day. But I did give it a try, and I just didn't see any difference. It's fine. It's a little stinky. It kind of smells like Pond's Cold Cream. Very rich and creamy. So that isn't like on my high list. I'm not going to say it's bad, and if you've had results, please let me know, and I'll give it another try. But I went on Subscribe and Save on the eye cream, and I really like it. So I've just started my second, and I've completely finished this one. All right, there we go for mini reviews in a flash of the stuff that I have been using from the hauls from the first couple of months of the year. Take care, be well, and always just be yourself. Bye.